Hello friends, welcome back to the Book Talk with Juan. I'm your host Juan Quispe. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the type of videos that I'll be making in the future. That way you have an idea of what to expect from this channel. Now, I'm a little bit unprepared, I have to admit. This was spontaneous. I didn't even actually dress up like this on purpose. I was coming back from outside, and then I figured, let's make the video now because I have a commitment with you guys. My commitment is to make videos every week where I'm going to make videos where I share valuable information that you guys can use for your career, for your business, and ultimately to inspire you to read more books. Because I don't know about you, I wasn't born a reader. I hated reading. That was one of those things that I would run away from. But you would have this tiny voice saying you should read more. And it wasn't until I had my first mentor in my life that showed me why it's important and that it can be fun, guys. You guys, seriously, it can be really fun. You just have to find the book that's right for you. And my goal is basically to help you find that book so that you can pick up that habit. Really quickly, I wanted to let you guys know some of the books that I have read recently and that I'll be making videos of. And just comment down below if you like any of the ones that I mentioned. And then based on that, I will, choose which one of those books I'll make a video of first. So the first book that I wanted to share with you guys is this one right here. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Some of you might have heard of this book. I heard of it a very long time ago when I was a teenager, but when I looked at the cover, it doesn't look that appealing. It's like dark, and it's just guy sitting there. He looks like he's sad. Why should I read this book? I should just go out, have fun, eat pizza with my friends. But then this book came back into my life and said, hey, read me. And then I did. And I was blown away. I was blown away by the information that it had. And I wish I had read it sooner, because this would have saved me a lot of things that I had to learn the hard way. And it's not a book just about finance, because a lot of people associate it with, oh, read this and you're going to get rich in fast. It's not a magic pill to financial success. It's actually asking you questions about your beliefs and showing you a way how you can write down a plan for yourself to achieve whatever plan that you have for yourself. You want to be a YouTuber? It's here indirectly. You want to start a real estate business? It's in here. So I'll be making a video on the things that I learned about this book, and maybe you guys might like this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And then the other one it's a biography. It's by Arnold Schwarzenegger. The name of the book is called Total Recall, and it's his biography. Granted, before I read his biography, all I knew about this guy was, oh, okay, he was in the movies and he's this, big buff guy, right? And but no, he is a lot more than that. And what I really liked about this book was that he is an immigrant. He wasn't born in the States. He comes from Austria, and he shows people how he made it in the United States. And for anyone who's out there in the States and you weren't born there, you migrated there, and to hear successful stories of how immigrants make it in the United States, it's like inspiring, because then it makes you think, okay, I can do that too. Because this guy definitely did not come from money. He had to work hard for everything that he has now. So there, if you also into fitness, definitely a good book on how to build up that habit as well. I also heard a lot of audiobooks. I thought that was cheating, actually, but then I did the research, and it's not cheating. It's just another way to get your information there. Granted, I always had to have a little book with me and a pen just to write down little notes that I thought were useful. Some of the books that I read, I'll just mention right here because there's so many, and I don't want to make this video too long. So Did you guys read any of these books? Please let me know. And now you're starting to see a pattern of the books that I have read. And before you leave, hear me out. I know this might sound, it'll just be like business, and personal self-help books and biographies. That might not be your thing. You might be thinking, Juan, I actually like fiction books. When are you going to start talking about magic and dragons and so on? Well, that's really not my forte, but I did start reading this book right here. It's called Game of Thrones, and it's by George Martin. Now, I bought this book about 6 years ago, and I thought, I'm gonna read it eventually, because everyone was talking about it, but then it just sat somewhere in my place. It just was just gathering dust, and then I read it, and I was like, damn, no wonder this thing was like, successful. And it has nothing to do with business. It has nothing to do with investing or anything like that. But there were a couple of things that I learned from reading this series. Right now I'm on to the third book, and there are a couple of things that I learned that I could use in business. And see, I'm not just some boring guy that just finance. I'm a human, and when I want to just take a break from this corporate investing world that exists, then sometimes I want to just let's change it up a bit, let's spice it up a bit. And so that's my guilty pleasure, to read a type of books like that. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know down below, and yeah, depending on that, I'll make more videos on that. Again, guys, I wasn't planning on this. Even the background that's here, that's something that I had for a long time ago for a different project, and I just put it there because, well, I thought, before I throw it out, I'll just use it. But it kind of looks kind of nice, I guess. But anyway, guys, let me know which of the books that I showed you sounds the most interesting to you. And if you have read them, please comment down below. I would love to talk to you about it. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.